What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Jared with another epic video, guys. If you guys are new, definitely consider like, following, and subscribing. This is the #1 channel for Scareclaw content and also anything to do with the Starfrost lure. So today, guys, we're going to be breaking down my god tier Scareclaw Matador deck profile that I showed off. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the hype video. I just literally built the deck within an hour and then did what you saw. That was the first deck. That was the first duel that I did. I'll say duel match, technically, of course. With the deck, so I wanted to show it off, and I wanted to break down the profile in this video, guys. If you guys would like to see me do more of like combo tutorial and breakdown things like that, because you can actually chain block with the deck now. I won't talk too much about this. I want to strictly focus on why I picked the cards and kind of how the deck works a little bit. But let me know if that's something you would like to see, and I'll do another video on that as well if you guys would like to see combos and some more tutorial stuff. Comment down below. If we get enough support, we'll definitely do it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the party started, guys. So we're running 2 rum hearts. To me, two's the right package for right now. We may see if we may experiment maybe going down to 1, but I think 2 is the right number because you do want to see a little more often, because it does work with the rich heart, and that is one of the chain block plays that you can do is with the rum heart and the rich heart. So what rum heart does, guys, so this one lets you go during the main phase if this card is in your hand. Quick effect, you can target 1 Manadome monster or like rich heart or basically, and you can go through and destroy it. If you do special summon this card from your hand, if this card is normal summon or special summon, you can add 1 Manadome card from your deck to your hand. So the field spell, then use the field spell to add this, because this is the card that lets you go. So what this one does, if you control Visa Starfrost monster, or like the rum heart or the rich heart we're playing, so this, or this, you have 3 different cards you can have on your side of the field. You can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon him once per turn this way, so he's like the Scareclaw, right? So it's the same in that instance. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effects, so right, if you destroy it with the Abscission, how you pronounce it, that we'll get to in a second, or even Visa Starfrost effect, it'll trigger and it'll special summon out another Hearless from deck. So it's an insane extender for the deck and gets you an Maturity Beast, which is why we're playing Nat Beast. I saw a lot of people not playing Nat Beast, other YouTubers, but we're definitely playing Nat Beast. I've been trying to do that for quite a while, make it easy and consistent. And this is the easiest way to do it. I'm only playing one of the Meeks guys in here, guys. It's got the little tier field spell for this one. So basically it does the same thing. Its special summon requirements are the same. The only difference from this one, it's still special summon from deck when it's destroyed, but instead of, it's an extra increased level by 2, but we don't really care about that. I was playing it at 2, but I put it down to 1 and put in the Kadarla, so it's easy to counter against like the Shangri-La and stuff like that. That's going to be definitely heavily played in this format. So that's what I took that out and put this in instead for that specific reason. Because in the duel you guys watched, I was not playing this. I was not playing that in there, so we sided that out because, like I said, we really don't need it. We just really want it as a free extender. So the next one, the Manadome Obsession. So what this one does, guys, so you can target one monster you can control and destroy, and if you do, you can add the field spell from deck to hand, or if you already have the field spell on field, for the Manadome monsters, you can add 1 Manadome spell or trap instead. So what you could do if you've already got this, basically you just pull the trap card. You can also do is you can banish this card from the graveyard and special summon Visa Starfrost or monster, basically the rum heart or the rich heart from your hand. And actually good extender way, because a lot of the times you will use like the field spell or something like that to pull it to hand, and maybe you don't have rich heart on the field to do so. It's a good way to especially when to your side of the field as an extender, essentially, and trigger its effect. But other than that, right, you guys would pull the trap card. So we'll read the field spell real quick. It doesn't have too much. So when this card is activated, you can add 1 of them Manadome monster Visa Starfrost from your deck to your hand, except a light monster. Gains 100 attack for each tuner. We really don't care about that. We don't care about the light tuners. I'm not doing any of that. We may get some new cards, and I'll make a different version. I'm pretty sure we'll get some more light synchro monsters and things like that, guys. And I'm pretty sure we'll get a dark one as well. Like as you can see in the picture, I expect that kind of to be the dark synchro monster that we're looking at here. Alright, so in this case, right, if a face-up tuner you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one of them and special summon it. So it's really good. So if you do the play like I mentioned, special summon him out, trigger the Visa Starfrost, destroy him, special summon the other one from deck, and also if the field spell's on the field, you'll special summon the other one back as well too. So it's like bam bam, you're plussing, you're hitting, so you hit Visa Starfrost, you're getting both of these back, so it's 3 cards. So you're going from 2 and you're plussing to 3. That's ridiculous. So you're plussing 1 off of that. So then the trap, guys, so this is really good to stop your Dark Ruler no more, your droplets. So that way you can keep, when you get on your end board, for your Deflore, your Naturia Beast, your Tri-Heart, and then you get the Defang on the field as well too. You should be in on that pretty much every single time, whether you go first or second. Of course, you're going second, you're going more straight for OTK for game. But if they happen to do get a turn right, that's stuff that you would want to try and end on if possible still. But yeah, so this will basically go through and negate those spell and trap cards. If you control a Synchro, which you're already going to have them out, right? You're going to have the Nat Beast and is the word that I'm searching for. So that already does that. It does have a shuffle back ability as well. Just card from your grave, then target up to 3. I would say it's probably rare this comes up. This would be like probably if it like got milled by like Tier or something like that. So yeah. So we do run the field spell for the Kashtira guys. I wasn't running this originally. I was running 2 of these, but then I got to thinking before I posted the video, this would be better because I really don't need a second one of them. Like I said, we're playing a small engine. With these, I would rather have this because I can pull the Scareclaw Kashtira, the Fenrir, or the Unicorn. So that's a much better play, and it makes the deck more consistent. You do get the extra pop effect with it. We don't really care about that. If we do get that, resolve it, it's a bonus. It's not something that I would take into account. We really just care about pulling the card as an extender. Is really all we care for, or follow-up plays. So we got the Richard. We won't explain any of these guys because everyone should know what these do. I will explain the decline. The decline's better than ever, guys, because now when you're playing the Starfrost, you can bounce like any of your Scareclaw cards. So like you get the Defang back. I used it for the Arrival in the duel as an extra extender to go full combo. And also with you have piece of Starfrost, you can flip one of their monsters face down, like their Shangri-La, whatever's bothering you, and then banish it, and then add like like I said, one of the Scareclaw cards back that we were just talking about, something like that from the grave back to your hand. 2 field spells, that's still the right. We're running these as Starfrost at 2. I feel like the way that the deck is focused, because it's focused more on playing him for once, and he's actually an extender, unlike he's been previously a little bit. So it's much better to me. I think 2 is still right. We'll keep it at 2. We'll see if we need to put it back down to 1, but I've been enjoying it at 2 so far, so we'll keep it there. We're using Grief. Grief is basically an instant fusion, if I recall right. I think Chris, I think the YCS Chris one was his 4th YCS win. I think he was the only one that was playing Grief because he's like, hey, it's it's just a free, basically it's summon, and that's kind of what it is for us here. Is basically it's an instant fusion but better, guys. Because right, you're gonna bring this out of the deck. If we have an extra card like him on the field or the Richard to send a grave in place of it, we can do that. Or if not, right, we just send it to grave. That's perfectly fine, and then you fusion for the Vicious Asteroid. That's all you do is go straight for that. Plus you keep him at the end of the turn and you don't pay 1,000 life points for it. So it's better than instant fusion in my opinion, especially for this deck. So we'll experiment with it. We may take it out, but I like the idea of it being like a free instant fusion. It thins out the deck on top of that as well. Nothing else in here to explain except for this one. So the Rise Heart, basically what this one's going to be for, guys, I'll leave the text up so you can kind of read it. But basically what you would do is you would special summon him after you really kind of go full combo, before you activate Tri-Heart's effect, before it locks you into Scareclaw. You special summon him from, you'll special summon him from hand. You'll already have like the Scareclaw one out or one of the others, so you can special summon him. And then what you do is you go through and trigger his effect. So what you can go through and do, he does lock you into Exceeds. That's why you want to make sure that you play him after that particular play. So at this point, right, you're not going to play anything from the extra deck. You've already got your Deflore, you've already got your Nat Beast, you've already got your Tri-Heart. Now we can kind of end on Shangri-La, because that's what you want to go for him for in this particular situation. So we can banish 1 Kashtira card from a deck, except this, and banish the top 3 cards off our opponent, and then banish the top 3 cards off our opponent's deck. Face down. Then if you do this, card becomes a 7. So what you basically do is he's just an extender to go Shangri-La. So what you do is basically what you would end on first turn is Tri-Heart, Naturia Beast, Deflore, and Shangri-La. So during their standby phase, then you bring out your Fenrir or your Unicorn. That's basically it, guys. You would end on, that would be your 1, 2, 3, 4, like you're hitting like 5 boss monsters. Especially if you're going first, that's ridiculous. If they don't hit Dark Ruler, that's basically game. And if you have the trap set face down, Dark Ruler's not going to do them any good. Unless they draw double Dark Ruler. Because this does negate the activation, so if they do have a second Dark Ruler, they could play it. But that'll do it for this one, guys. That's pretty much it. Everything else, the cards should be kind of should be self-explanatory. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys like to see more videos like this. If you'd like me to do a combo tutorial, or anything else breaking down the deck, we'll do some different versions and stuff like that. I built this in less than an hour and did the 1 match and 1 test against the AI. but it's already insane just with what I've got, and it's way better than any version that I've seen posted on YouTube. So help me get, help show support to the channel and the video, guys. See if we can get this one out there, because this one's definitely way better than any one that I've seen on YouTube by far. I appreciate you guys' love and support. Let me know what questions you have, or what you like about the profile, and what other videos you would like to see around, around this deck. I've got a lot of new profiles will be coming out for Scareclaw next week, so make sure you tune in for that. And that'll do it for this one. I appreciate you guys' love and support. Peace out.